Yes, welcome to another video. I'm Lewis, above me's John. We've got the West Ham preview, early kickoff on Saturday, so some of you will have to get up early, some of you might have to stay up a little bit late, but it's a big game actually, going to be a really tricky one. I think that, you know, this might be the potential banana skin, I reckon. Ooh. Yeah, I think it could be a tricky one, you know what I mean? West Ham are on decent form. We'll touch on them a little bit later on. Before we get into it, guys, let's set another like target. We actually hit the last one, so let's go for 1,000. Smash the like button on the video so we can extend this City Extra community, get some more subscribers. And if you've not already subscribed, hit that red button and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our daily videos. Right, okay, I want to talk about Kevin De Bruyne, first of all. Didn't play in midweek. Pep Guardiola said in his press conference that he was actually fit for that game, fully fit. He said fully fit as well. So, you know, what the reason is that he didn't start in there, I don't know. I do expect Kevin De Bruyne to come back into the side against West Ham. West Ham, obviously under David Moyes, very, very good team. Probably be very good defensively. And I don't expect us to just be able to walk through them. So I think breaking them down could be tricky. Obviously, we've got Cancelo in the team at the moment who's doing that for us. But I do feel that Kevin, you know, should come back into the team for this one. You know, he only played, what, an hour in the game that he did come back in. Then he had a rest in midweek. So, yeah, I'm excited actually to see him back in. And I do think that we'll see Kevin De Bruyne back in the team against West Ham. Yeah,
I think as much of an important game it was against Gladbach, I think it was the right move to rest him. We don't want to rush him back too soon. And then him potentially a bit out for the later stages of competitions that we're in. So I think we are being a bit careful with him, which I'm all for, innit? Same with Surgeon, I'm all for being careful with him to get him back for... I mean, there's a big part to play for the rest of the season. We keep saying this. I mean, there's a long time, there's a long way to go in every competition. So we need these big players. So I'm all for the fact that he rested him at Gladbach, even though he's 100% fully fit. But having him said that he is 100% fully fit, that I think he'll bring him back in today.
Yeah.
Well, today, do you know what I mean, for the game tomorrow even. And you know what I mean, he's a big game player, makes differences. And like I said, this is banana skin. You want the big game players there to make that difference.
Yeah.
And, Kev is one of the people that he can whip a ball out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? Just like Cancelo has been doing. And I think it might take a little bit of pressure off us all, like being Cancelo, you're our main man, you're our main man.
Not only that as well, I think that whilst I do think West Ham are, you know, very good defensively, I don't think they're a team, from what I've watched of them, who will literally just sit back and try and defend. Yes, they will do that and they'll try and hit you on a break, but from what I've seen of West Ham, they do actually try and play a little bit of football. Wolves, which is coming up on Tuesday, they are a different team. They're boring. They will just sit there for full 90 minutes and defend on the edge of the box. So
try over at the top.
Yeah, exactly. So I want Kevin raring to go for that one. So I do think he needs to get some minutes in this West Ham game. Let us know. Would you play him in this game, or would you wait and save him for Wolves or Man United? Let us know in the comment section below. Another player who we need to decide on what we're doing is Sergio Aguero. Now, I thought we was all on the same page, guys, but apparently not. I thought we was all, you know, sub him on against Mönchengladbach, looked very good. I thought we was all on the same page for this game, sub him on again, maybe give him half an hour. However, I'm seeing people online saying, no, he needs to start, and I'm like, guys, you know what I mean? Like, he's just been out for a very long time, a very, very long time. Yes, he looked very sharp against Mönchengladbach, but let's not kid ourselves, he did only play 10 minutes. I'm not comfortable with him starting the game. Now, if he does start the game, now obviously, you know, nothing we can do about that, and just got to, you know, cross our fingers and hope that he doesn't get injured. But the amount of time that he's had out of the side, I'm not fully, you know, I'm not comfortable with him starting the game. I personally would give him 30 minutes in this game. Bring him on 60 minutes and see how he gets on. And then we've got Wolves. Maybe he could then start, give him 60 minutes and, you know what I mean, and try and build it up very slowly. You know, we are working with a player whose injury record has been very, very poor. And I think what you said, actually, and I think maybe the last video or the live stream, Bray, is we need to bubble wrap him in it.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say as well. It's bubble wrap season, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bubble wrap him and don't take risks. Yeah. I mean, Aguero's mega, innit? And even when he's not the best form, he still gets you goals. He's still there. He might have lost pace, but he's still Aguero. He is still in there. It's just keeping him fit. So if that's the main issue, don't throw him in straight away. I think it's very easy to get excited. Like, if you've seen our live stream, it was all buzzing to see him come on. The chat went mad. Everything was insane. The scenes were unreal, innit? It's almost like we scored a goal. Aguero just coming on the pitch, right? And I don't want us to get too ahead of ourselves that he is back. It might take him a bit to get back into the flow of things. But if he does start, then obviously trust in Pep in it. This guy has he's not been injured for a while.
I think actually more trusting Pep, trusting the medical staff, which the shame is they've not got a very good record with our injury record. So look, we'll have to see. Let us know in the comment section below. Do you think we should start him?
The reverse of this fixture was actually when he got injured.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he got injured at half time, didn't he? So I just think, do we really need to risk him in this game? Probably not. But yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Before we give you our team lineup, just want to quickly touch on West Ham. I've actually seen a bit of West Ham this year, probably a bit more than I'd normally see at this sort of stage of the season. They're obviously doing very, very good under David Moyes. David Moyes is a good manager, mate. You know what I mean? People used to take the mick out United and now under David Moyes, and maybe he's not that level, but he's a very good manager. He's been around a very long time. He knows how to get results, and I think this will be a tricky game. We didn't create that much when we played them in the first game down at, where was it? What's the stadium called?
Is it just called the London Stadium?
London Stadium, yeah. And I think, as I said about Kevin De Bruyne starting, I'm not convinced we'll create a shed load of chances. I do think we'll create chances. Cancelo if he plays, Kevin De Bruyne if he plays, Foden. We're going to create chances, but they are a very good side, and they've got some dangerous players. Now, I don't know what the situation is with the injuries, but I do believe that Rice is fit. I've not heard anything about Antonio not being fit. Antonio's a very, very good player. That's Sukek. He's a great player as well. They've got really good players all over the place. So we're going to have to be on our game. You know what I mean? It's not going to be one where we can turn... I did feel against Mönchengladbach, despite the result being very good, 2-0 away was very good. I didn't feel like... And maybe it wasn't... We did it on purpose, you know what I mean? I don't think it was our best performance. However, it could be the fact that we just knew we were better than them and we just sort of slowed the game down and just kept possession of the ball, which could be a potential. But I do think we're going to have to turn it up a little bit against West Ham. I think they're a good side, man, and they're going to be thereabouts when it comes to the top 4 race. So yeah, I don't know if you've got any additional comments to make on West Ham, bro. If you've,
I just think they're ready to go in it. That Soucek guy, whatever he's called, he looks sick. He actually looks really, really good. I think he'll be their main danger man, along with Antonio if he does play. Antonio, I just think he's mint. I proper rate the guy.
Antonio's a baller, man.
I think it'll be a very difficult game for us. I don't see this being a walk in the park, and we shouldn't treat it like that. At the end of the day, they're in their position where they are in the league. I think they're 4th. They're up there anyway.
Up there, yeah.
And they deserve to be up there with the performance that they're putting in. So if they deserve to be up there, we should treat them with that respect, innit? Yeah. Go out there, and then, feel the strong side and smash it. That's what I hope to see. Yeah, no, defo. Anyone got any additional comments on West Ham? Whack them in the comment section below. Right, let's give you our team lineup. A little bit different. The defence ain't different. That's exactly the same, exactly how you would expect it to be. Ederson, Cancelo, Stones. We're going to put Stones back into the team. I did think Laporte had a good game though the other day. Yeah.
Diaz, Zinchenko, all in there. Cancelo, for me, is a must at the moment. He's got to be on the pitch. The guy's creating stuff. The midfield, we've changed it up a little bit. Let us explain this. We've gone Rodri, just standard. You might see Fernandinho come back in there. You know what I mean? We obviously played midweek. We've got a game against West Ham. Then we've got Wolves, and then we've got United. So basically 4 games in a very short space of time. So you might see Fernandinho come back in for this one, or he might drop him against Wolves. We've obviously put Kevin, as we've already said. Now, we've actually dropped Gundogan. Now, the reason we've done that, some people are like, what you on about? You got to remember, guys, he did have that minor injury. It was very minor. I think he was out for a game and then he's come back in. But we do have Wolves midweek and then we've got United. So it's a precaution. It's a precautionary measure, the reason that we're not putting Gundogan in the team.
Yeah.
Whether or not Pep's got the full all clear from the medical staff, maybe he does. But you got to be thinking, guys, we've got a massive squad here. Do we really need to be risking players? You know what I mean? For me, personally, it's an unnecessary risk to start him. I would look at resting him today against West Ham or against Wolves. We'll just have to see what he chooses. And we've replaced him with Bernardo. I don't know if you want to take the top 3, Bray?
Yeah, top 3. We've gone with, on the right wing, we've gone Riyad Mahrez. He's actually been playing really well recently. We did put him in our lineup for the Mönchengladbach game, but he got dropped for that. But he has been playing well, so I think he will come back into this game. I don't know why. I have a feeling that Mahrez plays well against West Ham. I might be false information, that, but I can imagine it in my brain already. And then left wing, we've gone Ferran Torres, a forgotten man who we did see come on with Aguero against Mönchengladbach. And That it was sick to see him. I'm buzzing to see what. I mean, he excites me every time he plays. I do feel like he has that special quality. I mean, he's a star guy.
Yeah.
So buzzing to see him, and then Gabby Jesus up top, which is, I mean, I think a lot of people will agree, a lot of people will disagree. However, the guy's relentless at pressing. He adds that, do you know what I mean, that extra energy into the team. So, I mean, him and Bruyne on the team is next level. It's just, I mean, I just hope if he gets a chance, he finishes it. I really want this guy to just get back into form.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's decent. I mean, you got two massive. I mean, these next 3 games are huge. You know, none of them are easy. West Ham's not easy. Wolves isn't easy, and United isn't easy. I think this team is good enough to beat West Ham. It's good enough to keep a clean sheet, and it's good enough to score goals. If we get into the second half, we're struggling to create. We've not scored anything. Think of the firepower that you're going to have on the bench, man. You're going to have Gundogan, Foden, Aguero, Sterling. You know what I mean? You've got big players who you can bring off onto the pitch. If you're looking at this team going, that's stupid. Well, should these players be at the club? If you're saying to me now, that team you picked rubbish, it's nowhere near good enough. Look, West Ham are a good team, right? But you know what I mean? If you're telling me these players aren't good enough to beat West Ham, then should they be at the football club? That's the question, isn't it? So I think they are good enough to be at the football club. I think they are good enough to beat West Ham. But it does leave you that firepower on the bench, gives them players a little bit of rest, ready to go for the game against Wolves and then Manchester United. So let us know what you think in the comment section below, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, smash a thumbs up on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we'll see you in the next one.